Hosted by Matt Riches. $1 trillion tickets. $1 trillion tickets. Watch the market unfold. $1 trillion tickers. Turning data to gold. $1 trillion tickers. Watch the market unfold. $1 trillion tickers. Turning data to gold. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Wherever you're tuning in from around the globe, peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Welcome to the $1 Trillion Tickers broadcast. I'm your host, Matt Riches. It is Sunday, June 14th, 2026. Happy Sunday. It's the weekend, so you know what that means. We are charting. In this episode, we have 4 $1 trillion tickers. We call these the digital titans. These 4 companies sit at the center of search, devices, cloud, software, e-commerce, AI, and consumer technology. So when this group moves, the whole market pays attention. Today, we're mapping out key support and resistance levels for next week. This show is for education and entertainment only. Always do your own research, but you can use this show as a foundation. Not all of the digital titans are moving the same way right now. Google is trying to hold its structure after recent volatility. Apple sold off crazy after WWDC. Microsoft has been struggling ever since June 1st. It just sold off crazy. And Amazon is also struggling. But Amazon hit an all-time high last month. All right, so let's get on these charts, y'all. All right, so first up, we have Google. Current price, $359.68. To the downside support, we got $358.45, $354.95, $350.90, $346.35, $342.75. To the upside resistance, we got $363.80, $366.55, $368.55. High of the week, $372.10, followed by $373.25 and $378.55. As you can see here, we hit an all-time high on May 18th for Google. Ever since then, we sold off. Hit this lower high. Lower low. Lower high. Lower low. Lower high. Lower low. So we're going to need, if we're going to break out of these lower lows and lower high market structure, we got to break over last week's high at least, or else we'll continue with these lower lows and lower highs, which is a bearish market structure. All right, so those are our levels for Google. As you can see, after this gap up here on earnings, it ran up, pulled back, all-time high, fell down, consolidated, drop, push, and we'll see what's next. Is that my Twitter on here? get that off the screen. Excuse me, y'all. Okay, next up we got Apple. There we go. That's better. Okay, so Apple a little bit different. Apple current price $291.13. Support level, first one we got 289.60, followed by the low of the week 287.40, 285.80, 281.05, 276.50, and 274.85. The upside resistance, this one's very close to the current price, but I'll let you know anyway. 292.25, followed by 294.65, 297.15, $300.75, 305 even. As you can see here, we did hit an all-time high on June 8th, and then it just sold off very hard ever since then. It's crazy because June 8th was not that long ago. But from all-time highs, you're now 8.2% off all-time highs after hitting all-time highs a couple Mondays ago. So that's quite the sell-off after WWDC. All right, next up we got Microsoft. Wow, look at this. This is not even an all-time high. This was just the most recent sell-off high at 466. Because right now, Microsoft is at 390. I actually bought some shares at 389 this past week because Microsoft is one of the best companies in the world and it is on steep discount right now. I think I got it for 29% off the all-time high. I'll take it. I'll take it every time. If you ever get a $1 trillion ticket, 29% off the all-time high, you should definitely think about buying some shares. All right, current price $390.74. To the downside support, I got 388, 386.50, 384.55, 382.25. That is the low of the week. Sheesh. Followed by 379.30, 374.40, 371, y'all. Okay, to the upside resistance, we got 391.75, 394.30, 396.85, 400 even, 405.05, 412, and 417.15, y'all. I want to see the all-time high. It's way up here. Way back in July 2025. It did get very close to the all-time high here, though, in October 2025. But the official all-time high was July 2025. As you can see, it's 29% off the all-time high. So definitely a great buy. Can't wait till it gets back on its bullish trajectory. But I definitely believe in Microsoft for the long term. Next up, we got Amazon, the e-commerce retail king. Current price $238.55. To the downside support, I got $235.70, $233.60, $230.50, $224.24. And then we get to the top of our gap here at $219.68. The bottom of the gap is $214. to the upside resistance is very close to this price right now, but I'm going to tell you anyway. 239, followed by 243.35, 247.70, 250.45, 256.35, 261.20, and then the bottom of the gap here at 266.60. As you can see, the all-time high here was back in May 5th, 2026. Let's see what kind of discount we're on right now. 14.3% off on Amazon. That's a good first entry if you like. We do like to say that we don't like to buy at all-time highs. We like to wait for at least a 10% discount. 15% discount is even better. 20% discount is even better than that. So you're at 14.3% off. So I think it's a good, I don't know if you have shares yet, but if you don't, that's a good entry point for your first what's the word? Scaling into the position of Amazon. All right, that's it, y'all. If you want to check out the semiconductor episode that I did yesterday, where we gave out the levels for NVDA, TSM, AVGO, and MU, that is available. Just click on the live tab. And then what I'm going to film next is going to be Tesla, Meta, Eli Lilly, Berkshire B, and SpaceX. All right, thank y'all for tuning in. The $1 Trillion Tickers broadcast. I'm your host, Matt Riches. And you know how we like to end the show, y'all, with some motivation.
Chase excellence, never chase money. Why? Because money has an incredible way of finding excellence. Did you chase excellence and not money? Do you have the intellectual curiosity to learn everything you can about this incredible industry and master it? Become the smartest person in the room. Have you mastered it?
Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom.